The following toy is inappropriate for anyone at any age. The Hangrees, today on World of Stuff. God help me for doing this. Yes. The latest in slime making toys and the latest in scatological humor are the Hangrees. Now this is important. These are all parodies of properties. So you can get away with things like, well, obviously this. Although they did miss a fairly obvious joke here, but I imagine that might raise the age up a little bit. Buzz 2-year. Come on. Buzz Shite Year. Come on. Get with it, people. Anyway, old Buzz is just one of many different properties that you can use. That actually covers a couple of Disney properties, including the Marvel as well. You got it over here. Because you got Spider-Man, Hulk. So you're now one Toy Story here and here, which is, imagine, a major reason why they have parody listed on these things. Because legend says that you, as the warriors for Disney descend upon you, you can actually hear Fly to the Valkyries coming closer towards you. As for how these things are supposed to work, it comes with a little packet of slime powder, a little add-on that you can make the slime into something particularly interesting, a little mixer, also in a parody packaging, and what is effectively a portable toilet, which is used to measure the water for the slime itself. As you can see, this is a greenish, almost slight brown tinge to it with a lot of glitter in it. Oh boy. A lot of these aren't even worse. For example, yes, they have a Harry Potter one. It effectively is supposed to excrete purple with little spanglies, which might be golden snitches. Not sure if you can see them real well in there. There we go, yeah. But yeah, I don't know who exactly this is for, but apparently they are popular enough. At least some of them are. Because a lot of the first half of the series one is, well, let's see, and it's hard to tell if this is the first half or if this is the first half. I just know that this half of the series is very hard to find. But I'm always able to find one of them. But there we go. And you might as well forget about trying to find the extra ones since they're in this type of packaging. Because you know exactly what you get in there. Don't know what they thought that was a good idea, but there we go. Anyway, as for construction of the slime itself, first you have to make certain that both the legs are facing straight downward. They do have little arms too, if that's of any consequence. And then we open up the paired, something resembling, well actually, it kind of reminds me of those early PVC figures like the Dunnies, the Bunnies, things like that. Long before Funko Pop basically killed that market with oversaturation. Anyway, getting back to it, open up the body, insert the water, insert the little mixing ball, insert the component and the slime powder itself, fold it up, shake it for about a minute, then open up this, lift up this leg and let them have at it. And about 5 to 10 minutes later, you have this. Now in the instructions it also mentions that this junk food container, which contains the mixing ball itself, let's see here, you're supposed to pour the slime powder and the slime texture element into them right there to mix it up. But as you can see, it doesn't exactly work correctly when you actually add the water to it. A lot of the Texture stuff is still stuck to the inside. But yeah. Fortunately, they do at least acknowledge the fact that you do need to have both the legs in the standing position, because otherwise, for the minute shaking, this crap will go everywhere. Figuratively and sadly, literally. For a perfect fit for the toilet, lift its left leg. There is no perfect fit. You just kind of have to go with it. Use of an easily clean surface is highly recommended. Remove shaker ball or store it or keep it in the slime for added fun. All 5 minutes of it. Ah, yes, here are the. Let's see here now. Let's see if we can find some gems here. To clean character containers and toilet, rinse with warm water and dry with paper towel. Dry it thoroughly before storing. Nobody's gonna do that. At least no child's gonna do that. Okay. Some of the texture will be stuck inside this character. Open its mouth and remove it with your fingers and add it to the slime. This is just getting better and better. Isn't it? I have no idea at this point. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, if it just comes with this one little packet, what if I want to do if I want to make more? I'm just up a creek? Not necessarily. If you're keen and you have some ideas through volumetrics and math, you can basically use one of these instead. Here I have the pink with the confetti to make a sort of confetti slime. And you can kind of see where I'm going with this, but we're going to be getting to that in the demonstration anyway. And further, if you know the proper amount of this type of molding material, you can add to that as well. Yes, it's incredibly nasty what I'm thinking to do with this, but considering the nature of the toy itself, we've kind of crossed that Rubicon a long time ago. Alright, I think that covers enough of this that we're going to get appropriate information, as well as scare off anybody who intellectually would under the age where this would actually be appropriate. Again, that person doesn't exist. Time for the main event. Actually doing this on camera. I need some plastic wrap. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. Good as it's going to get anyway. Let's open this up and get this show on the road. Again, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's one. Or at least that's what it's parodying. Oh boy. Okay. And already we have a bit of an issue here because we're going to have to... There's a lot of container for not that much toy, is there? Oh, brother. Okay, let's see. Instructions. Kit. Okay. Be very careful with... Let's get a smaller blade out for that one. Safety first. And here we have some of that Play-Doh-esque stuff. They call it kinetic sand. Not really with the kinetic sand that you get regularly. It's a very dry Play-Doh. So imagine that plays a factor there. And here we have the slime powder. Remember, for slime, not for your crazy cousin to sniff or snort. Because somebody will do that. They are that crazy. And we're back. Sorry, battery just had to play games with me, so I had to fix that. Okay, moving back to it. That and that. Guess I should be thankful these aren't twist ties anymore, otherwise it would take forever. There we go. There's Freddy. Or something equally horrible. Oh boy. So everything's still on camera? Yes, yes. Okay, getting a little closer here. Alright. Now. Pamphlet. Again, reviewing the instructions. Yes. Add both of these packets to this. The little mixing ball as mentioned before. Angries embossed on it. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. That should do it. Okay, now. What do we do? Another? You're gonna make a mess with this stupid toy. Aha, yes, here we go. Getting started. Before beginning, cover the play area to prevent possible damage. See, even they know that this is going to be a problem. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now, getting back to it. Yeah, this is just kind of like dry Play-Doh. Or gum. Hopefully they wouldn't include used gum in this, but who knows. Shake, shake, shake. Of course, how well that's going to actually work is debatable. Probably don't want to be here to see this, so I'll just kind of shut this off and get when I'm done here. Okay, I think that's about as good as we're going to get that. So let's open this up. Get Freddy ready. I'm going to get the water ready. It says room temperature water, but that really depends on the room you're in. I'm in a fairly warm one, so I got some fairly warm water. It's, you know, fill line. Let's do this on camera. Quality content. Wouldn't want to ruin it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you pour the water in first, moving the tongue upward. Okay. Making certain that the legs are in standing position, because we wouldn't want this to get ruined. Oh Lord. Already things are looking a little yeah. This is already getting out of hand and we haven't even really started. Don't want to waste a drop of that powder. What line blows the driven snow? Okay, now I gotta do this again for about a minute here. I'll just get back to you on that one. For you it'll just be like another transition, but for me it'll be, well, a little bit of a workout. Very little bit. Moving on. Okay, and we're back, and despite the best efforts, a little bit leaked out regardless. Not at the bottom, but everywhere else. Imagine that's probably accurate to Five Nights at Freddy's anyway, if you've seen it. Okay. First we do this. Okay. Hold on. Gotta catch this. Don't want anybody to miss this. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. That was not as liquid as I had anticipated it, but you get the general idea here. Let's have a look inside, see what happened. Okay, looks like I did need a touch more water in there. Oh yeah, that's classy. Okay, I'm going to come back to you on this in a little bit. Probably just need to touch more water and such. They say not to overfill, but this is not working out. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back, everyone. So, again, here we go. The hell? Nothing just... Well, okay. This is getting a little bizarre. But we at least made slime. We got the general idea. But something seems to have gone a little haywire. Probably that textural add-on that made things a little less... made things a little problematic here, but... that's why we do these reviews. For a thing where I'm actually capturing something, perhaps some quality, some sort of content, quality or not. But you get the general idea for the first time. But it could have been a lot worse. How, I don't entirely know, but it could have been worse. Okay, gave it a third try with a little more water. Just seemed to be making more of the slime itself instead of actually doing what needs to be done here. So I'm just going to call this a bit of a wash, but imagine that there are plenty of other reviews that can probably did it properly. So, yeah. But you get the idea. You got a bunch of this slimy goop in here that you get to leave in. I guess is going to be permanently fixed in it in Freddy here. Anyway, I've got mess everywhere. Just look. Water everywhere, slime, and this to clean up. And I even got into the rather most depressing part about this whole thing. These things are not cheap at all. The primary reason why I suggest you use the additional slime kits is because reusing these is kind of a necessity, considering the fact that you're going to be otherwise be wasting a lot of money on what is effectively just that experience, which has apparently a higher rate of failure than I had anticipated. But then again, what did I really expect from all this? Anyway, I am Deceptiwolf. This has been the Hangrees, and I need a shower after this. Okay, after going over the instructions a little bit, I may have found out the problem. I may have gone over a minute with the shaking here, because apparently if you do that, then it's already partially set and you can't get it out. Not that that makes a big difference, but at least you know what happens if that occurs. And no amount of water is going to solve that issue. Aside the issue of the toy itself and the very nature of it.